coming to you first. BJD has always been a party which has in many ways supported the centre, but that used to happen in the previous two regimes of Prime Minister Modi. These are new dynamics that you have with the BJP in the new Parliament of India. But talking about your demands or your expectations, of course, it is a BJP government in Odisha. They will try and ensure that the promises are fulfilled.
See, talking of supporting the BJP government, our party has been absolutely clear. Whenever any policy or scheme of the government of India is, whether it's UPA or whether it's NDA, whenever they are pro-public, whenever they are in the interest of the nation and in the interest of the state of Odisha, we have supported them. So, coming back to the budget, yes, we do have a couple of expectations. One is that ours is a federal nation. So the government should truly respect, both in letter and spirit, the federal structure of the constitution. Of late, we have seen subsequent finance commissions have said that devolution of funds to the state should be 40%. But through cess and surcharge, the government has reduced it to 32%, which is very problematic for states like us, which are dependent on central support and central finances. So I really urge the government of India that they should truly follow, both in letter and spirit, the recommendation of Finance Commission and devolve 40% of finance to the states. Secondly, yes, I do agree that, we have been very well performing in terms of economic growth, growing at 7.58%. In fact, we are the fastest growing nation amongst major economies. But whether this growth is limited to the top 200 million citizens of our nation, or whether it is benefiting the 800 or 1 billion middle class and the bottom 300-400 million, that is the moot question. For that, we need to focus on social inclusion. We need to focus on not only the outlets, but also on the outcomes. Previous speakers have spoken about jobs. Are we really supporting the MSMEs who create jobs for our nation, who create wealth for our nation? Today, you talk to any SME or MSME, they will have many horror stories to tell. We have been urging the government to increase the floor rate to file GST from 20 lakhs to at least 1 crore. That has not been done.
Okay.
Credit gap is a huge challenge. Today, Mr. Reddy spoke of Mudra loan. I do concede that it's a very, very well-meaning scheme, but talk to any entrepreneur, particularly a woman entrepreneur, and you will hear how difficult it is to get a Mudra loan.
Okay.
So I think the Honorable Finance Minister should focus on that. And finally, I commend her focus on capital expenditure during the interim budget, which was hiked by 11% from the RE of last year to 11 lakh crore. I hope that we will continue supporting capital expenditure in this budget as well, because hopefully that will have trickle-down effect, that will create more jobs, and that will lead to additional allocations.
Okay, Mr. Reddy, will you respond to the point that has been made by Dr. Mahua